Test, 1, 2, 3, test. Happy Friday. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. It is Friday. It's finally here, and I'm excited for the weekend. I got some really cool stuff. Also, just saying, over the week, I got some nice mail. Let's just put it that way. And if you're here last week, you know the rules, but the rules are changing. I will be sharing what's in my pockets when you guys tell me what's in your pockets. So I'm going to give away a little bit of what I'm carrying today and maybe a little bit more, of course. But these are the new rules here down the Barbarian Bar. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to be doing a little differently. So you let me know what's in your pockets. I'll let you know what's in my pockets. You got to earn it. How about that? Because I got something super exciting. So I hope somebody lets me know what's in their pockets, because I got some stuff that I want to show off, and I'm excited about one of them, especially Tim knows what I'm talking about. Tim knows what I'm talking about. What's going on? Good morning, Tim. Who else is in here? Gabe's first. Yes, you were. Ooh, looks like we got some new here. Second, here from Crosby. Hey, welcome down the Barbarian Bar. Grab a cup of coffee. Come on up. Let me know what's in your pockets. Let's talk EDC. Who else we got in the chat here? Stacy. Good morning. Good morning, Stacy. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Throwing out those emojis if you are a member. Throw up the axes. Throw up the emojis. Absolutely. Good morning, Tim. What's going on here? He knows what I'm talking about here. And, of course, Tim let me know right off the bat what's in his pocket. He's got the NAFS Lander and then the Big Idea TPT Slide. Well, I'm going to give you an easy one because I don't want to give it away right away, but I'm going to go just say, I'm carrying the beer bomb. Of course, in the High Tide Leather EDC, this is the tie fin, the Big Papa, with a bead on there from Awesome Hank that does glow in the dark. I don't know if I really have a way of actually showing the glow in the dark. But just remember, if you do go on Awesome Hank, you get that bead for free buying a knife. Just saying. I don't hear the music. If you guys let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet, if you can hear me, For some reason, I unplugged a few things, and it's a little weird or wonky on my side here. Let me just test it here really quick here. I gotta do a playback. The music just sounds a little loud. Maybe I am wrong here. Let me just quickly change it up here. You know, I've been using this setup here for a video, and I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see here. I don't know why I can't hear it. That bothers me. It bothers me. Anyway, let me know if the music is too loud or it bothers you. Just shout out and say, hey Mike, the music sucks. Change it now. Hey CPM, what's going on? Yo, the Brian, I'm gonna pronounce this way wrong. We know that the Nadu Arcanamenis. Oh man. I'm so bad with words. You guys, I see this is why I gotta do like late night lives where I'm like awake, the coffee is really flowing through the veins, you know what I'm talking about? That would be better. But hey, this is the time that I like to go live because it works best for me. Stacy says use the UV light. Okay, let me try it, but then I gotta turn the lights off in here. We'll come back to that for sure. So CPM earns himself a pocket check. What else should I show here? I'm not going to let you guys off get the good stuff right away. I mean, I showed a beer bomb. That's, to me, is pretty epic. Wallet CPM, I am carrying the Dangle leather wallet with a aluminum chassis, keeping the cards nice and firm. I just can't stop not carrying this wallet. Still smells like good leather. I gotta move the coffee. You know what happens if I get a little fancy, I start showing stuff off. I'm knock the coffee all over everything, ruin stickers, ruin stuff. We're not gonna do that today. Got some cool stuff on the table I don't want to mess up. But the Dangle wallet is probably by far one of the wallets that I don't know if I'm gonna get out of the pocket until further notice. I'm gonna keep carrying this. It's minimal, carrying the front left pocket. I like it. So that's what's in the pocket on the there's two things. So I got the beer bomb, the high tide leather EDC. Notorious beer bomb, of course, with a bead from Awesome Hank. Hey, Miranda, what's going on? Good morning. CPM, do you have a picture of this knife here, by the way? If it is on your Instagram, I want to check it out here. Because I'm just always a big fan of what you carry. You got that high-end stuff. I'm not quite I shouldn't say not even quite. I'm not even close to your caliber. Although I got something this week that you might be happy, and it's not a Benchmade. Don't worry, it's not a Benchmade. I know how much you love your Benchmades, but it's not a Benchmade. Here we go. I'm at home, so I'm wearing my birthday suit with a new 511 Moab 3-waist pack and a Karasudu hatchet, Pyrite Light, Microtech UTX 85, a Civivi utility knife, a Borut flashlight, and a Gerber dime. So I gotta know, you're wearing your birthday suit. I read that in the beginning, which means you don't have any pockets. Where are you carrying all that stuff? I mean, you got like it taped to you, or is it all like in the pouch? So is everything in that 3-inch waist pack, or not 3-inch? What is it? I need to. Okay, we're going over. It's done. I got to go check out what that is because I'm a 511 fan. I believe if anybody's been here, my wife lost her 511 knife at the TSA. She tried to get through TSA. She tried to board an airplane with a knife. How dare her? Complete accident. A complete accident. It was kind of funny, but she didn't even know it was in her purse. So yeah, you're definitely carrying that in that here. Let me see here. How do I share this? This is is it the 4-liter one here? I like that. So you're carrying everything there because I'm assuming you're like, it's over the pouch. It's over the, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you can't say that live on here. I don't really know. Not that I should be really caring too much about that. I just don't want to get booted up here. Let me share what you are carrying. This is cool. So how do I share screen? And there we go. So you are carrying that bad boy. Am I right? Because that's wicked cool. And does it got green in the inside, or is that just the picture of that? 3 sling pack, the 4-liter. This is cool. If this is what you're carrying, that is sweet. You got some Molly, you got some lube. I'm digging that little connection so you can take it on and off. I like it. I'm here for it for sure. Tim says, I'll use his code. Oh, okay. TREDC, 10% off at Awesome Hank. Or you can do that, or you can use the code Barbarian. However, I don't mind. Give Tim some pointers. I'm okay with that. As long as you're buying from Awesome Hank, hey, use whatever code you need to do. Hey, Alpha Prime EDC, what's going on? Good morning. We got a little live the other day. I was just getting off work, and you and I hit it off. You had some cool stuff. I just watched your video this morning on the Blacked Out EDC carry. Beautiful. You know me, I like my EDC black. I like titanium though, so things are starting to change here. Orange. So love the video. It was great. If you guys haven't seen it, check out Alpha Prime's new video. Miranda Hayes says, hey, Stacy, welcome in Alpha Prime. Vegas Dad, sounds good on this end. Good. I have bad ears, and that may sound weird because I blame it on my brother. I'll just put it out there. Back in the day, he had the big speakers that just, while you're driving down the road, and I had a problem with that, and it messed up my ears. And I'm going to blame him. It may be completely wrong, but sometimes I have a problem with audio, so I try my best to have the cleanest and good audio that I can possibly get that I'm not going to say money can afford. I'm going to say my money can afford. Did you see how small that wallet was? There ain't much in there, so I ain't got much money. So I try to get the budget bangers, I guess you could say. Budget bangers, if that's a real thing. Thank you. It's the Nanamis. See, I can't even say it. Nanasis. Nemesis. See, I can't. It's too hard. There's too many syllables in there. Hey, what's going on? Panda Pirates EDC. My guy, what's going on? Good morning. What do I got here to show you? Every time I carry this, I think of you. And I'm looking at that Vaquero, and I want it so bad. But I just picked up something this week, so it's really, really hard for me to spend a little bit more extra money, even though I really want the Vaquero. It launches on the 14th on urbanedc.com. I'm excited to get my hands on it because it's going to happen. I'm going to get one. It is such a beautiful knife. I think it's like the Atelier and the F5.5 together. You got the harpoon on there. Let's pull it up here. Let's pull it up here. Urban EDC. I think he's. I asked him the other day. I said, "Where'd that go? I don't see it anymore." So he said, I'll put it back up there because this doesn't launch until the 14th. But I wanted to look at it. I wanted to see the price of it, and I need to know how much to save up, of course, as well. Although, let's see if it's on here. Every time I searched for it last week, I think it was gone. And I also don't know how to spell it. There's either 2 R's or 2 C's, and I always mess that up. I have a feeling. There it is, sold out, but it's not officially sold out, just so everybody knows. It launches on the 14th here. Let me show. This is what I really want. And every time I think about it, I think of you, Panda Pirates. Oh, where'd it go? Oop, at the stage. There we go. Things are going just a little slow. Here we go. Does that not look beautiful? Which one would you get? Did you guys get the titanium one? Because titanium looks sweet. Let me show a full picture. So you see it's got a flipper tab. It's got more of a more ergonomics in the grip of the hand. Of course, really nice pocket clip. And here's what I'm talking about. Look at that blade shape. Oh, man. I'm excited for it. Who else we got in the chat here? Oh, Alpha Prime is rocking the AK1 fixed blade. All right, that earns something that I got to show in my pockets. Are you guys ready? This is like the find of the week. I'm super excited. Oop, that's all you get. That's all you get. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll just show it off here. Check her out. I finally made my way in the Zahn gang. The Chris Reeves Zahn. I went with the drop point with the glass blast. Oh, man, this is sweet. Tell me that's not beautiful. Guys, tell me. Oh, I love it. And yes, I'm leaving the lanyard on there because I am a lanyard fan. But man, oh, man, I'm excited to put some work in this thing. She is just, ooh, like I hold that and it's like, I'm going to work. This thing means work. Got some awesome jimping up top here. That harpoon, and this threw me up. I've been staring at the Zon for I don't know how long, but that harpoon is sharp up there. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but that thing is sharp up there. I didn't know that. I mean, you could almost have a second razor blade on that thing. It's pretty sweet. The frame lock though, it's got this spot where you just put your hand in there. Oh man, is it nice. Mine is solid as a rock. It's not broken at all. So brand spanking new. I can't drop it, ain't shut at all. I'm a fan, but that is what I'll be carrying like probably for the longest time. So get used to seeing a lot more of that bad boy. Oh man, the glass blasted supposedly it's not supposed to get the snail trails. I will find out here. Mine, like I said, mine just came in the mail. The box is right there, and I should show you guys the box. We'll come back to this. Don't worry. We're going to come back to this, but Alpha Prime, you unlocked this. I know you always told me that, I'll get a Chavez. I love my Chavez. Absolutely love my Chavez, but being part of the Zon gang is absolutely cool. Hello, SBB, carrying the 15V Shaman today. All right. Heck yeah. Okay, so you are carrying your Shaman today. Let's see what here. I got the watch on the wrist here. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this already this morning, but this is my new watch that came also this week. First solar that I'm actually going to be carrying or wearing. I don't know where all my other solar watches go, but this is the Veyer, the D4 dive watch. Like it. I love it. Got a screw down crown, got a screw down case back. It is solar power. From my understanding, that this watch can sit in the sunlight for 6 hours, and 6 hours of sunlight will make this baby last for 6 months. Part of me wants to go put this outside in the sun for 6 hours and throw in a dark drawer for 6 months. Or sorry, 6 hours outside. Did I say that right? And then put this in a drawer for 6 months and pull it back out and see if it's still telling time. But who could do that? Who's really going to do that? I know I got some more watches that could do that, but don't think I could do it. And if you notice, it is not on their normal strap. This is actually a leather custom strap by my friend over at 29 Sparrow Leather. Made this strap for me. So this is a 20 millimeter strap. I can put this on any one I want. It's a single pass-through strap. And of course, it's got orange in there. You know, he must know me way too well. But that is what I'm rocking on the wrist. So that's my wrist check. That counts as a pocket check, does it not? Super, super cool watch, though. It's light. Like, I didn't expect it to be so light, but it is. I did get there's like a rubber strap, kind of like a more of a diver style that came with it. And then, of course, it comes with the standard steel one. Probably going to put that one on here next to try it out here. I haven't sized it up yet. So, but I wanted to show support to my boy over at 29 Sparrow Leather Co. And tell me that doesn't look sweet, especially with the orange sweatshirt. Just saying. CPM, putting in a link here down below. Yes, so you did post it, did you? Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to have a heck of a time finding it, but I'll do my best to try to find which one you got here. CPM, which one is it? I mean, you got all these high-end knives. You got, I don't even know what to call this Terminator-looking Wii knife over here. This spring-loaded. The integral. I don't even know the name of it. What do you call it? You call it the Wii GTC solid integral with SLT spring-loaded tab. I've heard some names what this has been called, and I'm not going to say that out loud because I don't want to offend nobody. But if you've seen a little show called South Park, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if this is what you're carrying, but this didn't. don't even know what it is, but it's awesome. I don't even know. Dang, see, this is what I'm talking about. I come over here, I'm never gonna own anything this great. Like, this is just solid cool. I want to know where you even come up with some of these knives. And I don't get it. You got a picture of Sharif talking about Benchmade. I'm just kidding. You know me, I like my Benchmade, but I love me a good meme. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go down to find the knife you're carrying today, but man, oh man, do you have some beautiful stuff. Ooh, look at that Yojimbo. You know me, I just got my Yojimbo in crew wear. Kind of excited to check out some scales like that. Maybe putting on there. I've got the OG ones, the black ones. Man, if you guys haven't seen CPM stuff, absolutely go over there. Beautiful gear all over, ups and downs. It doesn't matter which one you click on. It's going to be more expensive than probably any knife I own. And I can't even, I'm not even joking. I click on this. There's 3 Chavez knives. I own 1 Chavez, and I can guarantee all 3 of these cost more. But what is this? The Sangaya pattern? Like, come on, that's beautiful. Oh man. No, I think that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to get myself another Chavez next. I'm going to get the Vaquero next from Urban EDC, and then I'm going to have to get another Chavez. I think it's going to have to happen. The RCK9 is gotta be something I carry. But I mean, this lands it. I don't know. Everybody says that once you get this, you don't ever care about any other knife. I hope that's not true, because I love this thing, but I don't want to get that like one and done. Like, I still want to keep collecting. You know, once you get that Grail, you know, I thought the same thing though with the Chavez. When I got my my Chavez Street, I was like, okay, well, I don't need to collect knives anymore. You know, I'm good. I'm done. I don't need to collect any more knives. And after this, I was like, yes, this is great. And then I got another knife, and I was like, ooh, this is nice too. And started carrying this, and this turned into kind of like a user. And as the collection going, kept like moving forward and forward and forward. I kept thinking, man, do I need any more knives? And obviously it didn't stop me. But everybody says this is the showstopper of the collection. I hope not. I love this thing. Don't get me wrong, but I still want to keep collecting, if you know what I mean. Gabe is carrying quite a bit of stuff. We're carrying the Bison Ridge built leather organizer with an Ultim loadout, and also carrying a Spyderco smock with the new style pivot with skiffs installed. Heck yeah, it was. Did you just install those this week? Is that what we're talking about? I'm actually kind of excited to see that. Also found out some of my. Oh, hold on. Also found somewhere to get my scales. Are you asking where to find some scales? Somewhere to get some for a Spyderco smock? I would say like, who am I thinking of? Plytanium, if they got any. Original goat scales. I have a feeling that he would have some. Those are made in America too, as well. I would check out that. What is it? Sid always has some really cool ones. Actually, the ones I just saw from CPM. Where are those from? These are from, DNA Lasering. Maybe has some scales, if that's what you're asking. Yes, that was what was on the waist. That's a nice pack. That is a nice pack. Birthday suit with a sling. That's the only thing that would make that better is wearing a pair of cowboy boots. And then you got me on the weekend. My sling, pair of cowboy boots, and a hat. Probably sunglasses, because it's the weekend. It's sunny. It's bright. I like it. I'm with it. That's what I would be wearing. No, it's riding on my butt, Miranda. Oh, so it's backwards. Okay. The sling and schlong. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I gotta catch up in here. Yes, support. Awesome, Hank. I want to see Gub Gub. This is what you want to see. This is Gub Gub. If you haven't seen the short that I just posted, this is Gub Gub. And I can't remember all the other names. That was a cool. I don't know why. That was just a funny little one. Hey, Cutting Maniac, what's going on? Happy Friday. What is going on? Hey, there he is. Brady in the house. What's going on, my guy? Happy Friday. What are you carrying, Brady? Are you carrying yours on today? Can we be matching? Can we finally match? Because I got it. I finally did it. I am part of the Zon gang. Now I need Mikey EDC to Mikey Daily Carry, I should say, to hook me up with the Zon gang patch. Because I did it. I am part of the Zon gang, Brady. You see that? You see that? Oh, here we go. So for sure, eventually this one will come in the collection, dude. Yeah, it's the big. Art was on here last week and he pronounced it way cooler than I could ever. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it the way he did. But yeah, the Vaquero looks so good. Miranda asks here, anyone ever ordered from? I have not. Did you? You ordered a new mini Padre, the Compadre, and it's already on its way? You got all the knives, Miranda. I caught your live the other day. Sorry I didn't get to interact a whole lot. I was watching it. I can't remember what it was doing, like, 'cause it was Sunday. But you got some good stuff, and I'm jealous, and it sounds like you got more good stuff on the way. I am absolutely, and that's what I like about watching other people's stuff, is seeing what they got. Because I'm thrilled about having my Zon, and I don't know when my next knife will be, because these are not cheap. My goodness gracious, great balls of fire. These make me broke. I'm gonna be eating peanut butter and jelly and ramen all week. You know, well, not that I don't eat that already. It just when I'm not broke, I just eat more. You know, I eat the ramen already. I'm just not gonna eat as much now. I just gotta limit it down. You know what I'm saying? You order it last week. It's already stateside. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool. I didn't realize there would be that quick. Oh, you ordered the titanium. Ooh. I thought I'd want the all black one, but the titanium one though, it's got me thinking. The titanium is really. I blame Brady. You know, he said titanium all the way. He won't let me go ahead and mod any of my knives to go all black if they're titanium. So I blame Brady. But how cool would this be if I modded this to all black? If this wasn't the glass blast, it would probably be more tempting. But because it is the glass blast, you pay extra for that. It'd probably be kind of silly. Just saying. Plus, this is the new with the Magna Cut. I probably shouldn't. And you congrats on the Zon. Thank you. You know what? What do you call that? Self advertisement. Shameless plug. I'm going to shameless plug myself and show off the pictures that I took. They're nothing fancy. They're nothing incredible, but it's talking about, you know, my EDC that I carried today. Shameless plug. I will say it all day long. I don't care. But here's my photos I took of it today here with the Vair watch. Got the Notorious Beer Bomb in the background and that Zon. Ooh. I just love it. Like I said, they're not the greatest pictures, but I want to get some out. I just want to have some type of picture out there. And I'm a fan of it. And then up here, you know, you get little damn designs. That thing is cool. And I don't think it's launched yet. And I don't know if I'm supposed to even be showing it off. It comes in two different flavors. It comes in the stainless steel and then this one. You want to bug somebody, this is what you get. Sit in an office all day and all day long, you'll bug somebody. They'll be so mad at you. I don't know when those launch. I don't know much about them besides the fact that I got two of them and they're cool and they definitely bring down the anxiety all day at work. Hate my job. Okay, I don't hate it. I like it. I just get frustrated and I want to do other things throughout my day. I gotta say though, these three look really good together. I'm just saying. Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Macho business. Yeah, now I gotta beat the ass out of it. You're absolutely right. What is that? A CRKT? Hey, don't knock on it. I like CRKT. The Pilar, however you want to pronounce it. I'm a fan of CRKT, but I'm also a fan of CRK, Chris Reeve. Did I say CRKT? Because that's probably what I said, and I apologize. And the reason I probably said that is because the first time I ever got this is my first one. I got a small and cozy from Chris Reeve. And I probably called this the CRKT so many times by accident. And the reason I would have done something like that is because, well, whoever thought that in my opinion, whoever thought in my head, I was thinking this, I would ever own a Chris Reeve. Like, that is like owning the high of the high, in my opinion. Like, these are grail knives for me. And CRKT was like, that was something for me. You know, let's just say like 7 years ago, if I had a CRK Columbia knife, what is it? Columbia River knife and tool, I was pretty thrilled. I liked CRK, and I still do. So if I call it CRKT, my apologies. I know CRK Chris Reeve knife. So if I apologize if I say it wrong, it's gonna happen, because it's kind of like the unknowing, not realizing that I finally got one. You've cut your finger on that in my pocket before. I was thinking about that. Would I cut my finger on that? I mean, it's sharp. Like, it almost worries me, because you see just a little bit of it poking out. And I could see yourself. She's sharp. I don't know. Nice. Front flip the Zahn. That is like the goal. I can hardly flick it out with the thumb stud. No way I spidey flick it. Like, that's not happening. Nope, not happening. It's too brand new. I can't. Too brand new. I can't do it. But that is the goal. That is the absolute goal. I plan on doing that. Miranda, what finish did you pick? Ooh, yeah, good question. And thank you. Ooh, you got the reverse tux. Sick. I got the regular size satin and stonewashed Padre. So the mini reverse tux seem read my mind there. Heck, absolutely. Hey, there he is. Knife Nut 69. What's going on? Good morning. Grab your coffee. Always need more knives. I see. That's what I'm saying. I always need more knives too, as well. There's this goal. You get something and you want more. And I don't know who was live. I was watching live the other day, and they were showing off their knives. And I was like, man, I couldn't sell any of my knives, because they were talking about like selling knives or selling knives you get from from makers or something like that. And somebody else was talking about how somebody would sell the knife that they got for full price and all that. I was like, I don't even sell my knives I get from people. I'm a hoarder. Like, if somebody sends me a knife, it's going to stay in my collection. It's really rare if I sell a knife. And if I'm selling it, it's because I didn't use it or I really, really need the money. But I'm a hoarder. I'll just be upfront with you. I am back to finding a knife. I really like the customizing your own. So, like, go with the Benchmade bug out, or go with a Para 3, or go with something you can customize. Like, those to me, like, when I think about it, or a Damn Design. No, sorry, not Damn Design. Demco, like an 82.5 or 20.5. You can get lots of parts for those. A Hogue Deca. I'm with you. I like customizing knives as well. So I'm with you. And you'll have to break the bank with a knife that's going to be customized. Some of my favorite knives are my customized ones that I put my own scales on. I'll have to check those out. Good call. There we go. Check those out. I think, Gabe, you were asking where to find some. I'm going to go with Smock scales for the Spyderco Smock. They got their own, or are you just leaving the original ones? What did I miss there? Let's take a look here. Someday, Tim, I said the exact same thing. I was the exact same shoes with you, and I was like, someday I'm going to get me a Chris Reeve knife. I said the same thing. Someday I'm going to get Chavez. I said someday I'm going to get Benchmade. Someday I'm going to get Spyderco. Someday. And those somedays, they come quicker than you think. Trust me. And then you get them, and it's like, what's next? I think that's Knife Nut 69. That's what I've heard. But I ordered a compadre last week, and it's already an LA. See, that's pretty sweet that they come quick like that. Let's see here. Oh, I have packages coming from Barrow, Crispy Donut Community, and Tale of Knives. Hey, nice. What are you getting? You're going down this rabbit hole, Tim. I see. Okay. Getting into knives is way easier. With how did I say it? Getting into knives It was so much easier. 50 here, 70 there. Now it's like 200, 500. Oh my God. Yeah. Like I remember when I first like was looking at Civivi was like the high end and I was like, ooh, $60. Yeah, that's tough. I'll give it a month or two and we'll get one. And still I still think paying $60 for a knife is tough. Go pay $600. I'm like, oh, it hurts. It hurts. But yeah, no, I'm with you though. Yeah, getting into knives was so much easier when when you weren't thinking about the high end stuff. And I need to go back down. Like now it's like $250. That makes sense. I can pay that. It's terrible. That is quick. Took a couple days short. Oh, you're talking about the shipping. Yeah, see that is way quick. Blacked out Zahn would be sweet. Brady says I can't do it. Brady said no, you cannot do that. Leave the titanium. And I agree with him. Like now I kind of think maybe because I've got the Zahn, maybe the Inkosi, maybe I will finally do what I said I would do earlier and at least writ dye the scales on the micarta to black. What are you guys' thoughts? Yay or nay? Would that be dumb of me just to writ dye the scales black? I mean, they're already getting pretty patinaed up because I carry the heck out of this thing. I don't know if you guys watched the last video and I talked about losing the screw in this thing. That was dumb of me. I can't believe I didn't have a tool on me that day. I know I've heard a lot about shipping taking forever. If you directly... Oh, you're still talking about that. You see, I'm trying to think. I've ordered something, or I've had something being ordered from Australia like this, and this was quick. Like when this came from Australia, that was quick. I've had other stuff come from like China. I can't remember what the last thing was I got, but it takes forever. Typically for me, like getting watch parts and stuff, they take forever. Like me going down this rabbit hole of watches, trying to mod watches. I actually just got 2 new things for watches. I've got 2 mods coming up here. Yo, what's going on, Chef Rocky, my guy? What's happening? What's in the pocket, Chef? I know you always have something sweet. Let me know. Mine's broken in as hell. I can't front flip that. Oh, or Spidey. So yours is still broken in. You still can't Spidey flick it? See. Ooh, actually I couldn't do that last night. Let's see. I can't actually front flip it. Oh, it opened up. Oh, I had it. All right, hold on. There's no way. Like I said, this is brand spanking new. Yeah, I can't do it. Now my thumb hurts. Oh, I know you just got it, but take it apart, polish up the washers. If you think it's smooth, just wait. I ever tell you guys I polish triggers for pew pews? Got a few of them, and I've over polished some of them. Let's just say that I did one, and it was for my brother. We went out to the range, and let's just say it was too polished, and that's the fastest I've ever seen 17 solid chunks of metal being flying down a grassy knoll. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? Had to take it out and actually scratch it a little bit. we were out at the farm shooting, and had to take it completely apart and kind of like scuff it up a little bit because it was way too polished. So, but I agree. I will be taking it apart. I think I want to naturally break it in. Maybe is that way to do it? Naturally break it in. And then I'll probably take it apart and polish up a little bit more. I kind of like that it's how stiff it is, because I've got knives that are, in my opinion, made to be drop shutty, like this knife. It's made to be drop shutty. This one though, I kind of like the idea that it is, it's kind of that smooth roll into it. Like that was the thing with the Inkosi. Like when I first got the Inkosi, I was like, I love how smooth it is. Like it gives you that feeling. The feeling is like, oh, that is nice. You got something that's smooth in the pocket. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I definitely will think about it here. Yeah, definitely easy going down the rabbit hole. I just want to, put them over the strap, put the watches on there. Might think about it. All the good old days, talking myself into spending $60 on an Elementum. Now I'm talking myself out of spending $600. Yeah, 100% with you there. 100% with you. Good morning, y'all. Who come in? Cooking can't chat. What are you cooking? What's with breakfast? Did you get it from RJ? If you're talking about this, I missed. If you're talking about this, Chef, no, I got this from House of Blades. This thing sold out so fast. So fast. Man, it's so good though. I'm tickled. I'm tickled. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Knife Nut 69, 100%. Once you go over 200 mark, yes. Now I think 300 mark is okay. I don't talk about like Sezzle or anything like that. So we got this thing at work where you can flex. You get X amount of flexes, and what flexing means is you can take up to half of your shift and just leave, and you can make it up throughout the week of your hours. Well, Sezzle and this flex at work are very similar. So if I Sezzle it, yeah, it's great right now, but once those next payment comes, it's like, ooh, dang it, you know. And I call flexing flex regret, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm off work, I'm gonna go do this, gonna get this done, and then when I gotta make up the hours, it's like, oh, this sucks. You know what I'm talking about? So I call Sezzle regret. And don't get me wrong, it's great. You know, it's kind of like a credit card, interest free. So I get it. You know, you don't have to pay extra on it, but it's kind of like the Sezzle regret. And I'm with you. Steak and eggs, biscuit and gravy. Woo! Please, come on over. Bring me a plate. That's right down my alley. Yo, what's going on, Greg? At work.
Smash that like button.
Boom. Just putting that out there. As Macho Man Randy Savage would say,
oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Macho Man, yeah. Smash that like button. Oh yeah.
Yes. I like the little handsies there. There we go. What's going on? What? You guys are laxitating a little bit. Laxitating. Wow, I hope you're not laxitating. You guys are lacking, is what I mean to say. Now let me know what else is in the pockets. Like I said, earn it. You gotta earn it. You guys don't care that much, but I care. I think it's fun. I think the price cutoff for me is 1,000. Any more than that, I'm out. Well, CPM was in here, and you know what he says? He says 1,000 is like the Sabibi Elementum to him. I guarantee it. His cheapest knife is probably like 1,000 smackaroonies. When you can get a Rosie and Sabenza for 750, I think 1,000 is where I tap out. And you know, you're probably right. But here's the thing. What if you got this $750 knife and you go in and you're going to maybe add something to it that costs money? So when you're talking about adding maybe some, maybe you get this done. Let me, for example, you get this and you spend it over to like knife modders. You get it all blacked out. Maybe you want to then go ahead and get some new studs from Chris Reeve. You want to get some backspacer. You know, that backspacer that I know, Brady, you got one. That's like $100+. Maybe you want to get a lanyard bead on there. You're over $1,000 right there. Does that count as your cutoff, or is the initial cost of the knife your cutoff? Because the Benchmade bug out that I got with the Flytanium scales, what's the bug out cost nowadays? $175. Let's just put the number on there. And then you got Flytanium scales. You add a bead on there. So let's just say add 25 for the bead. Now we're at 200. Let's just say the scales. What do Flytanium scales run these days here? Let's just take a look at your Flytanium. I'm just going to put a number on there, and I could be way off. I want to guess, but I don't want to guess way wrong and sound like a dummy. Let's just see here. Ceramic bearing set. Maybe you want to put that in there. There's $8 to $12. Okay. Here's a arcade titanium handle. What they want, 90, 89. Let's just throw $100 on there. Now you've got a 350. Maybe you gotta get some new screws. You're almost going for like a $300 Benchmade bug out because you modded it, but the original price wasn't that much. So here's lies my question. Do mods count? Okay, there you go. You answered the question. Okay, not talking mods. Okay, so the initial price of the knife can't go over $1,000. That's your cutoff. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, that's crazy. $600 is not your cap because, well, I take it back. I'm talking your Blaurock blades, the BRB4, which I think that's more than 600, but I know how you get it, so I'll stay out of it. I stand corrected. Yeah, $600 is a lot of money when you talk about a blade that you stick in your pocket. I agree with you. Hey, Chris Valdez, what's going on, my guy? Good morning. Yes, thank you for this bad boy helping me at House of Blades, guys. Ooh, man. And Chris, this is. Oh, I can't get over how much I like it. It's so stiff though. Ooh, man, I'm tickled pink. You guys can probably see, and you're probably getting annoyed by me showing this knife off 100 times in this live, but I don't even care. Get over it. It's my live. You don't like it? Keep watching. No. Oh, you got the Benchmade Arcane today. House of Blades this week gave away a Benchmade, and it was sweet. Chris did a customization on their live. They go live on Wednesdays at 5 Central Standard Time, and I was jealous. I kind of wanted that one a lot. Like it was the the 940. Ooh, man! So you got that in the pocket. So I owe you a pocket check. I have a little something different, so I'm carrying a little bit different. I've got a pocket slip. You guys probably saw me open this up here. This is from 29 Sparrow Leather Co. with the orange. Goes with the strap here with a pocket clip. Why would I put a knife into a slip with a pocket clip? Well, you put a knife in there that doesn't have a pocket clip. We talked about traditional knives last week. I've got a case traditional. This one was a knife from my grandfather. This was one that he never used, and I've shown it in the past. Let's see, there we go. I've shown him in the past of my grandfather's knives. He used the heck out of these knives, and this is the one that he didn't use. This was one that was going to be his next knife, but his knives, he would use them down until the blade was so little, until they pretty much got to the point where they had to be replaced. So this is a kind of a fun one. I'm putting it in the slip so I can carry it in the pocket. I have a feeling though, I said this last week that I didn't want to like use this too much. I'm going to put a Swiss Army knife in there. That's the goal. And then I'm going to probably like get it wet and then maybe vacuum seal it so it will be perfectly set up for a specific Swiss Army knife. So Chris, since you're here, I may need some help. I need to decide because I want to do a nice Swiss Army knife. So I'd like to maybe get something that matches this or, this. Maybe some titanium scales on there. We'll see. But that's the goal with that little slip there. But I wanted to kind of check it out here. And as Vegas Dad says here, yes, family pass downs are always the coolest. I agree with you fully. They mean something more to you. I can't wait to pass some of these down to my kids. Like these knives ain't going nowhere. Like I've got all these knives. I'm not selling them. If I do, I mean, it might happen, but I don't plan on selling them. So I can't wait for my kids to get older. I've got a couple knives back here for the kids, and I'm excited to check them out. But yes, Chris, I love it. It just feels like over 1,000 for a knife. It's a lot for a knife. 3,000 is a lot for a car, or 300,000 is a lot for a car. If I had a car that cost $300,000, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you guys. That's for sure. $300,000 car. I don't even know what my Raptor costs any of these days. I drive a Ford Raptor, blacked out. You know how they come with a little gray on the sides. Mine's the 6.2, the V8 in there, so it's not the 6 cylinders, not the. It actually sounds cool. Not knocking anybody who drives a 6-cylinder car, but I just like the big V8 American muscle. You know what I'm talking about? Can't help myself. I like it. He's not going to change his name. He's going to change his name to channel to Zon Gang. This is no longer the Barbarian Bar. Everybody ready? Start over. Cut. Welcome down to the Zon Gang Bar. Yeah, but each their own. No, I'm with you. $1,000. I can't think of what. I mean, that's a lot of money. too much money probably for me as well. So I'm with you, Miranda. To each their own for sure. I think it's rad when people carry their grandfather's knives. I think that's kind of the idea. Like, I wish I had it over here. I had one over here just the other day. It's nostalgic, you know. I wish I had more of them. He had a ton of knives. Like I thought I had a lot of knives. My grandfather had more. He had pew pews and all that stuff. And I keep thinking, you know, it'd be really cool to have more of them. And I carry more than one knife, but I wish I would have grabbed more. At the time these were being passed around, it was a sad time. And I'll be honest, not to get all sappy, but it was kind of like, I don't really want to do this. You know, it was hard, too hard. Like if we would have waited longer to kind of like get things moving at his house, you know, I would have been a different mindset. I would have thought all the cool things. I've got some neat ones that I won't be showing publicly, let's just say, and they're really neat. But anybody who's close to me can ask to see a couple of them, but I won't be showing them publicly because, well, my grandfather's old and he had some cool collections. But a lot of the case knives that he carried, the Buck 110s. I mean, he was a man's man. That's the difference between our EDC these days. Like, I mean, we're all about, you know, man, I'm gonna get used to this. There we go. All right, you know, Magna Cut steel. You know, this to me is like today's man's knife. This is sweet, in my opinion. But back then, like it was the Buck 110, like one-handed open, like that was nothing. They never thought about that. The knife was like totally different. Or they would carry like a fixed blade. I thought I had one over here. It was a fixed blade, the leather sheath, like the what's his name? Gosh darn it! Man, lost the words. You know, the Bowie. No, I'm just kidding. The Bowie blade. You know, it was a big buck knife or a Bowie blade. You know, that's what they carried around. Nowadays, it's like things have changed, and I'm for it. It's cool. It's cool. Ooh, Chavez kickstop blacked out. Now that would be cool. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the Chavez kickstop. I like the flipper tab. I'm a fan of a flipper tab. I wish it had also thumb studs, but I haven't decided if I really like that. I love the kickstop if it was in the street size. Now that would be sweet. That would be sweet. Oh, the Cadet I like. Let's take a look here. Let's go over and check out. What do you got here for the Cadet over at House of Blades, Chris? Because I've got a couple on the list here, but let's just see here. The Cadet, I think, is the one I've been looking at. But then again, I thought about something a little different the other day when I was searching for knives. Ooh, I could get a black. Ooh, what's that one cost? Let's take a look at this together. And go like this. No. This one. All right. So we got a blue one. Okay, got a silver one, but my eyes obviously gone over and looked at this one. The Cadet is nice. And I think it would be more thin and would fit perfect inside this little leather sheath. I'm going to call it a sheath, but it's more of a pocket carry. I think they would fit perfect in there. But a black one would be cool. 50, let's just call it $50 after shipping. Yeah, that might be it. That might be the one. I'm thinking about that one. That might be the one. That might be the one. I hope I have grandkids someday to pass. See, I was gonna say I can't wait to pass them down to my kids, but the grandkids also. I hope I last that long to have grandkids. Oh man, I was surprised they last long to have kids. Oh man, you know. So I'm with you though. Yes, I hope someday to pass mine down to my grandkids as well, and my kids. I mean, my boys are my world. They're gonna get all my stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna hoard my stuff. I'm gonna let my kids have at it. Although if they lose one, they're gonna be in trouble. Let's just put it that way. Yo, what's going on? I'm me. Do you have a code for traditional pocket knives? I don't. I have a code for House of Blades. Got one for Blade Binge. Got one for Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Got one for Lamina. Check out my my link tree. Some good codes. I don't have one for traditional pocket knives. I wish I did. I like their stuff. But is there something specific you're looking for? I'll look it up. You put it down in the chat. I'll try to find it on House of Blades or somewhere else that I do have. And I'll absolutely try to look for it for you. Not a problem. The Compact is a great SAK. So let's just go over to Swiss Army knives. See, I don't want the plastic traditional one, and that's why I'd like to get some different scales on there. The compact. Let's take a look here. What we are talking about. Of course. Of course. Let's just go over to the brand. The compact would be nice. The camper will kind of seem more my alley. But like I said, I don't want it to be too crazy big. I have a couple bigger ones. The one I really... I don't know. The Pioneer looks good. There's a lot of good ones, though. There's a lot of good ones. Kind of like the idea with the saw. My real utmost honesty, though, is I want one with the fingernail clippers. I carry actual fingernail clippers all the time, but I want one on a Swiss Army knife. I feel like that would just make more sense. Yes, here we go. Yeah, you had the Raven Swiss Army knife, and it was not for you. Oh, okay. Sold it, and it probably won't get another one. So tell me, is it because you're just not a fan of that style, or are you so happy with your SOG power pint? Because I'll be honest with you, I love my power pint. And I know you love yours too. Is that why you probably won't get another Swiss Army knife? Just kind of the way I'm feeling about it, at least. I like having the pliers on a knife, so but I like traditional style, and I want to go back to it, but I'd kind of like to get one with the fingernail clippers. You guys know one with the fingernail clippers? So they got the fingernail clippers, but I want one inside there. I should just get the Victorinox finger clippers, and can you mod that and put it in one? I was just watching a video with Taylor Martin. What did he had? I can't remember what brand it was, but he had a knife, or a Swiss Army style knife, with one in there, and I kind of like the idea of that. Just, I don't know. You rock a Swiss Army knife SD every day with the scissors, so I'm a fan of the scissors idea. That's actually what I like about this Rocktal. Look at the size of these scissors. Like, these are man scissors. They're not no tiny ones. They're heavy duty. You can cut through a lot of stuff, and that's actually why I like this multi-tool personally. But the scissors on the Swiss Army knife are just a little bit too small, I think. Okay, thank you. Yeah, hey, let me know which one you're looking for. I'll take a look here. The Lush comes out today at 1. Okay, the Lush. Is that pardon me, and my apologies. I'm not sure which one that is. I think the Victorinox 580 is the best. Those clippers come in clutch. So it's the 580. I gotta find that. If that's what I've never known the actual model number. If that's what you're talking about. Yes. Thank you, Knife Nut 69. You're right. Oh, the Devo Lush. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. You're right. The Devo Lush. I'm sorry. You're right. Yes. I got to keep up. That's what you guys come in here for. You help me out. Thank you. I need more coffee. And see, I need to. There's somebody that's always keeping up with these drops. I need to like pull it up and refresh myself, but I get so dang busy in the week that I have a hard time keeping up with some stuff. But thank you. Yes. Oh, the 80s camel carbon. Oh, that would be sweet. I like camel carbon more than the traditional like carbon fiber that you saw on Fast and the Furious race cars. Don't get me wrong, I love Fast and the Furious, but those that carbon fiber, it's too you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say it. But the 580 is the best. See, that's what I'm talking about, Tim. I was kind of, or Knife Nut 69. I was kind of thinking that would be, but $60, and that's the little guy, isn't it? See, that wouldn't really need to be in the little pouch that I would got though. Although, doesn't it come in more than just wood? Out of coffee. Hold on, coffee break. But I would like it. I don't know if I'm really a fan of these wood ones. I'd have to like stain those or something. But yes, the 580. I'm gonna have to do a little more research because that sounds like the one I would need here. I'm gonna have to do my next order for House of Blades, but you haven't ordered anything from House of Blades? You got to. Chris is the man. Those guys are quick. They come here quick. Everything's safe. They got this cool tape that always says, basically protected. And if it's open, don't sign for it already. So that's kind of cool. But no, definitely, yeah. Use code Barbarian, 10% off. Just saying. It didn't seem like a user. Very delicate. Okay. I could see where you're saying with that. Some of them do seem delicate. And of course, the blade still isn't always that great. What seemed delicate, though, isn't it titanium scales with this logo? Then on the other side, there's the little cross. I have to check it out. I don't know. But it's a lot of money for what it is. The SOG, yeah, the SOG gets used all the time. You've broken it? Did you break right here? Let me do this here. Did you break it right here? Because mine actually just broke the other day. And I had to pound it back together with my other multi-tool. One of these came out. The SOG Power Pint is such a good little multi-tool. Mine is so broken in. It's like a, what do you call those? Like a ballet song. You can almost do tricks with it. It's so broken in. If you guys haven't seen this, no, Brady, he's got one in his pocket right now, I'm sure, or his pouch, but it's got some really cool features. And I think I'm gonna have to do a video about this thing right here. Let's see if I can get the focus. So there's a little A here, and it's not actually an A. There's a measurement thing there that you can measure angles with. And I should do a video about that. I should do a video about how that works. And you guys will have to watch the video to understand what I'm explaining right now. Just kidding. I don't feel confident enough to try to explain exactly what that does mean. But I love the SOG PowerPoint. It's always on the desk. The only issue I have is I have to carry it in the right pocket because it is so broken in. So if it sits in the left-hand pocket in the opening, it just goes like this in there. And then I end up pulling it out and that's the only problem I have with it so far. The 580 has the clippers. Yes, thank you. That I've got it still up on the page here to watch it here. Yo, happy Friday, Arkansas EDC. What's going on here? Good morning. Oh, House of Blades has the walnut. Oh, you actually wanted the walnut one. Hey, don't forget Knife Nut 69. Use my code. It is in stock right now. What does the code even get you? Let's just take a peek here. If you were to use the code, let's just add this to the card here. And you know what? You should get it custom engraved. I don't know where you get it custom engraved, but you should get a little axe on there. You know, just saying. They do that custom engraving, which is pretty sweet. Right, so if I added that to my cart and I do a little checkout here, let's just see here. I think it'll pay for the shipping for you. Coupon code BRBarian. Coupon has been applied. There you go. You get $6 off. Basically pays for your standard shipping on that bad boy. Heck yeah. Take advantage of that, guys. Absolutely. Miranda says here, there's a new Devo prototype Lefty was showing. Oh, he does his live last night. I don't know what I was doing, but I missed it. Called it the Saloon. A gunstock handle? I wish I would have saw that. That's right down my alley. I'm not gonna call myself a cowboy, but I love me some cowboy stuff. That's just, hey, there he is, Birdman. What's going on? I see you. What's going on? Hey, crispy donut community. The Victorinox Clippers by themselves are absolute beast. Hey, what's going on? Is it Luke? Luke, are you? Hey, you want to join here? If you can hop in here and talk about something new. If you're here, buddy, let me know. You want to hop in? I was going to show off something, maybe this or something else. I saw that we're okay to show something along this sort. But if you're here, I will wait for you if you want. Blades and tools are thin as. Really? Okay. I know my regular one is, but I'll have to check that out here. I think that one's from the Urban EDC. And little pressure pieces of the tool release. Okay. Brownie, that Civivi thing worked out. Good. You have to check it out. Did you message me on IG? I'll check it out right meow. Oh, hold on. Got a text from the wife. We need to watch Armageddon. Just the random stuff my wife sends me. I'm with you. I would love to watch Armageddon, my wife. I'm going to check Instagram if you message me, Arkansas EDC. I don't see your message. I want to see it. Kidding. I'm just being funny. Not really mad. Man, the walnut doesn't have the tweezers or toothpick? No, really? You could make it have those. I guess if you already had one, you could just drill some holes really easily down that. I didn't even think about that. Do you really use the tweezers and toothpick? Just saying. I get the tweezers are cool, but I would never use them. They're too small. And if you're going to carry a toothpick, go to Daily Carry Co. and get a titanium toothpick. I've got like 3 of them. You know, here's one right here. This is a different one. This one's actually from when I got my pen. That's a titanium toothpick. But the Daily Carry Co. has them. And I've got them on my keys. Basically, they're like this big, and you flip it around and screw it like a. There we go. You unscrew it, and then you screw it back in so then it gets a long size. And titanium is supposed to be better for your teeth, not your teeth, for germs. It's if anybody knows this, titanium is actually one of the very few materials or metals that actually you don't get germs from. Germs don't stick on me. Titanium. Germs don't stick on me. I don't know. Anyways, but I hear that in the toothpick that you get in there, like a little plastic one, you shove it in there. That's disgusting. I would never put that in my mouth anyways. So you don't need that. You don't need that. He says, feel free to show anything I want. Anything. I'm just kidding. I do have some cool stuff to show off from Crispy Donut Community. If you guys haven't seen the new Ray Light, they're very limited going on right now. The drop, if you guys go to retronite.com, donutknife.com, or crispydonutKnife.com as well. Crispy Donut Community, that is. These are really sweet. I love the size of them. 3 modes, super bright. I don't want to blind anybody. There we go. For EDC purposes, it's pretty bright in this office, so I'm probably miss. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Come on. There we go. I'm not good at shining things in the dark or in the light. I can't do it. Anyways, super bright. I think, what does it go all the way up to, Luke? Is it 500 lumens? Which is perfect for EDC. I like how big the clip is. I don't know why. I just like that clip. You guys designed this almost. Has it been a year in the making? Like, it just been a year in the making. The OEM is Ray Light. You can only get this from Crispy Donut Community. And it, if I understand here, the battery can take your normal battery from any local store, but it also can use the lithium 10440, which I'm going to keep that one in there, of course. As long as I can, that'll probably be the one I'll always get. But such a cool flashlight, such a EDC-able, what I mean. It's the perfect size. Here's it next to like a Baton 3, much smaller. Here's like an Ace Beam. And I should compare it really next to, of course, I can't find it. Here's an Olight IT3. i3T, I should say. Just about the same size. little bit more girth. So what this lacks in for girth, this makes up for it. And you can also kind of just perfectly get your fingers in place. At least for my hands, it's a little small, but get your finger in there. It's cool. Anyways, I wanted to show that since we're talking about it. I've got some other stuff actually to show off from Crispy Donut Community. I'll do that in this live today too as well. Oh, you meant to message me, but here I am now. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad it helped out. Yes, Vegas Dad, if you're talking about the flashlight, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Brady, he's got the Thai toothpick, and it's effing awesome. Absolutely. Antimicrobial. Microbial. These big words. Oh my God. I need to like get hooked on for phonics or something like that. But yes, that's what he says right here. This word right here. Antimicrobial. Titanium, like I said, you get a titanium toothpick. Don't get the one out of the Victorinox. Don't use that. Take it out. So you don't even need that in there anyways. And yes, it is a great size. I 100% agree. Absolute great size. Where are those toothpicks again? Are you talking about the Daily Carico? I made a video on it the other day. Let me see if I can find it for you. Video I made was like just a random pocket dump. It wasn't really a video. It was a really short. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. So here's the keys. Oh yeah, love me some Giant Mouse. There it is. So, oops. Right when I did it, right, it paused right at that time. How do I make sure I pause it right on time here?
From Giant Mouse, it's also a bottle opener. I can put this right on my belt loop. I've got this little guy from Daily Carico. It's a titanium toothpick. I got this sweet little tool from Jimmy Tronics. I've got this little guy from Daily Carico. It's a
So yeah, that's what you need. Put it on your keychains. It comes in black, comes in satin. I don't even know what the price is, but that's what you need. Then you got it in this little case that's not sliding up against other nasty, boogery, icky stuff. Then you can put that back in your mouth. That's disgusting. Yuck. Titanium, as Brady would say, antimicrobial. I'm gonna practice that in the mirror tonight. I can't do it. It's hard work. It's hard. Anyways, that's definitely what you should definitely be getting. Worth it, in my opinion. I'm just saying. That's what I say. Yo, what's going on? Knives are live. What's going on, my guy? What are you carrying in the pocket? Hope all is well. Thank you. Hope all is well with you as well. It is Friday, so of course it's going great already. Speaking of Friday, I didn't even think about it, but being it's Friday, my wife is going out of town this weekend, and it's gonna be me and the two kids. And I told my oldest, I said, you know what, Mom's out of town this weekend. You know what that means? That means it's boys' weekend. That means cigars, poker, and we're gonna watch football. My son's like, what's a cigar? And I said, oh yeah, that's right, you're 4. We can't have cigars. We're gonna have candy, ice cream, and monster trucks. He's like, yeah, and I was like, heck yeah, Dad for the win. All right, I did IG now. Not a rush, but I need it. I'm looking. All right, let's see here. The only request they sent. Oh, okay. Yeah, so working with the Civivi, that it seemed weird. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. I will check it out. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to work with them. Although, this is a random fact, guys. If you guys been on Instagram, I just looked at my Instagram, what do you call that? Instagram Your dashboard. The other day I was like, it was showing like tiny numbers. They must have just updated something here, because now I've got like 77,000 views this month, and last month, because of these numbers on Instagram, it was like 21,000. What did they change? What happened? Because that's a lot of views in a short time to jump up. And I know I haven't got any more viewers or no more subscribers or anything like that. I'm wondering what happened, because I'm still on the ban train. I mean, there's no way I'm not on the ban train anymore, because there's no way they're gonna let mine be unrestricted. So it's just, since I'm looking, I'm just gonna, out of curiosity, I gotta look here. How do you check it here? What do? You go up here, go down to, I shouldn't even be looking. Account status. Yeah, they still got me on the ban train. This is the bananas part. I'm not going to appeal. I appeal these all the time. I'm not going to remove them. They want me to remove these beautiful posts. Like, no thanks. These are like the coolest posts of mine I got. It's like, what do we got here? Giant mouse, my Nkosi, a Chavez. I ain't removing those. Kiss mine. Just so you guys do know, don't remove anything. Don't change anything. So if you guys are on the ban train on the Instagrams, don't let them bully you and, thinking you got to remove anything, because all you're doing is you're telling the algorithm, yeah, you're right, I messed up, I shouldn't be posting that, blah blah blah. What you need to do is appeal it. Teach the AI that you are posting good and okay stuff. The moment you remove anything, you are feeding into it, and you're training the AI, which is the artificial intelligence on Instagram, that it's okay to remove that stuff. It's okay that they told you it was naughty, and you said, yep, you're right, I made a mistake. Don't do that. Appeal it. Tell them they're doing it wrong, because you will train the AI in that essence what needs to be done. So don't remove your stuff, guys. Because here's the other thing. You're just going to go the next day, you're going to post something, and then they're going to put you right back in the ban hammer. So do everybody else a favor and make sure you appeal. I don't think right now there's a way to get yourself out of the ban, but I will say, just keep appealing. But I'm with Brady here. Also, I have completely given up on fighting it as well. But please don't remove anything. Because here's the thing: if I'm following you on Instagram, I'm following you because I like what you're posting. Please don't remove it, because you're feeding into the AI. Fight it, appeal it, and train the AI correctly. And as Brady, I agree with him. I've given up on trying to fight it all together. It still bothers me. I still like to look, because I want to reach out to more people and see, I want to see other people's stuff. And it sucks. It really does. But we're building a community. There's like I forget who's doing it, but there's a platform that somebody is signing a petition to fight Meta and all that. I don't know if it's working or not. I hope it does. I want to get back to the good old days, where people saw the fun stuff. I could go into the search and I could see all the stuff I wanted. Don't get me wrong. I'm seeing watch stuff, and that's about it. Then I'm seeing some cool football, baseball, sports stuff, but that's not what I'm on my Instagram page to see. I'm on this Barbarian Brownie page, because I want to see EDC. I want to see everyday carry stuff. That I follow people, but I'm only seeing what I follow. But I want to see other people's stuff that I don't follow or I've never heard of. I want to see the new stuff. So it's tough. So please, guys, don't remove. Don't fall into it. I digress. I want to show you guys this here. You guys, if you've seen my video, you've seen my Bastide raccoon cub video. If you haven't seen it, this is the video. It's in 14C28. Very nice knife. I've shown it before. We talked about it. It looks kind of like the mini Banter, or wee Banter, the smaller one. I'm pronouncing whichever it is, because I don't want to get it wrong, or I don't want to be calling it out too much. But you know what I'm talking about. You're gonna say it down in the chat. I know it. I like this knife. Loved it since I've gotten it. I've said it should be a fixed blade. It'd be a great little fixed blade knife. Well, I got something to show you guys. right now. It's not available, but you heard it. Luke said I could show these off. Check it out. Check it out. Crispy Donut Community Vastid Raccoon Cub in satin and in DLC Diamond Light coating black. Yes, Tim, the baby banjo. Thank you. It is not the baby banjo. This is way better. Check these out. Sweet pocket clip. I like that. I don't know why. Just to me, this is like the perfect pocket clip. Got liner locks. You know, not so fan of liner locks. But check out those scales. You want to have some fun? Check these out. Over the top. Oh, I failed it. These are brand new. Over the top. Spidey flick. Thumb flick. I mean, I like these. These are so cool. And these are the new design from Crispy Donut Community. Stripes. No longer going with the sprinkles. Sad day. Not going to go into it. If you know, you know. But check that out. I was super stoked to find out this collaboration from Vastid. I am a huge fan of Vastid. I've actually got a video I got to do here on the Corgi. They just sent this out here, so be on the lookout for a Corgi video, which is another collaboration at one time that was done by Crispy Donut Community. Hopefully this means, since they want more reviews on the Corgi, that Crispy Donut Community will get a Corgi in the new scales. But man, this is such a cool knife, and I'm happy because, like I said, I'm a fan of the raccoon. We've seen the big raccoon. I've got one. It was right here, I promise. I've got the big raccoon. I don't have a Crispy Donut Community raccoon, believe it or not. But here's the size difference. So I hope that we get the raccoon in these scales too. But man, these are cool. I'm a fan of the raccoon. This one personally is one of my work knives. I use these knives when I'm out on the farm. The price is right. I beat the heck out of them. But like I said, if you like the raccoon cub and you want to have a little fun with it, there you go. Still going to get the blue stud, which is even better. I love how that sticks out. But yeah, Crispy Donut Community coming in with some cool stuff again. I love it. These scales, because they are different, I have to say, I've been so used to the sprinkles, but these new scales, I love how aggressive they feel. I'm holding on to it. And the first thing I told Luke, I said, the first thing I did when I grabbed up the first new scales, just love how aggressive they feel. Like, these will not, they're like anti-slip. I don't know if I can get good detail in there, but there's like, it is grippier than ever. Like, this is like bringing bushcraft and donuts together, but it's super, super grippy, super aggressive. Hey, what's going on, Kathleen Smith? Good morning. Hey, it's okay that you're late. You made it here. Now that's all that matters. As long as you're here now. Appreciate you hanging out. There he is, Tyler. What's going on, my guy? Check her out. Oh, I failed it. Brand new, so she's stiff. Oh, yeah. I know you saw that on the Instagram. I'm such a fan of this thing. So nice. And it's brand spanking new. Man, oh man, I'm in a good mood. Scratch my thumbnail. I'm in a good mood. I'm loving this thing. I'm so happy with it. Oh, Scott, what's going on here? You are listening along at work. Well, hopefully you don't got too many coworkers around you listening, because we might say something naughty. I'm just kidding. I try to keep the naughtiness down to a good level, so nobody, if they are at work, doesn't get in trouble if they're listening. So appreciate you stopping in, Scott. What's in your pockets, Scott? What are you carrying? You said you're at work. I don't know what you do for a living. I'd like to guess. So tell me what's in your pockets. I'm going to guess what you do for a living. And when I say for a living, what you're doing at work is what I should say. You know, I like to. I think that's going to be a new thing. What do you do for work, judging by what you carry in your pockets? Yeah, dude, Tyler, I'm so happy with the Chavez. I'm sorry, Chavez. I failed that one. The Chris Reeve. I compare Chavez and Chris Reeve as my two major Grail brands. They're just two brands that I just love. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Vegas Dad. Sucks missing the sprinkles. I like the new scales. I hope they come out with other colors now. And I don't want to say too much, but Vegas Dad, yes, there's going to be some changes happening, and I can't say too much. You'll have to stop in and watch the Crispy Donut community on the live. They go live around give or take 5:30 ish on Fridays. So today, if you want to check out the new stuff that's happening, a lot is changing in the good way, and I think it's going to be better for the community. I wish I could say more, but I can't say too much. All right, so Scott's got a 0 tolerance 056 titanium. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna look this up here because if I'm gonna give myself a good judging on what you do for work, I'm judging by your knife. Like I said, judging by your knife, I want to know here. And looking the knife up here, I got to have some visual of it, of course. Let's just see. So judging by Scott's knife that's in his pocket, this is what he's carrying. A $312 knife. Wow. That's another knife I got to get into the pockets myself. And my collection in general is a 0 tolerance. I'm a huge fan of it. This reminds me of the Kershaw. That is a Hinder design as well. Is this one spring assisted? I think it is. Am I wrong? No, I don't. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. See, I can afford the Kershaw version of this. I would love actually now that you bring this up here, Scott, I am digging this a lot, and I'm having a hard time thinking what you do for a living. You got a CPM 20 CV blade, made in USA. It's titanium. I'm gonna guess, Scott, and I'm gonna guess wrong, but that's part of this fun game I'm gonna do right now. You are a mechanic. You're some type of tradesman, because you got in my opinion, a tradesman knife with 20 CV. You got something that's heavy duty, American made. You probably got hands of steel. You know, you probably got calluses, all 4 of the fingers, plus a thumb. I'm gonna guess you're somewhere in the trades. Like I said, with carrying something like that, that's my guess, Scott. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't know what's trades, and I'll get better at this game as we go with this little game I'm playing here. It's gonna take a bit, but am I anywhere near the ballpark, Scott? Being a 0 tolerance carrier, it's expensive knife, so you're probably using this knife. If this is a user, maybe give me a hint. Somewhere in the trades, you work hard with your hands. You've got a nice heavy duty workman's knife. Am I at all in the ballpark? Let me know. Kathleen says, I know I've probably missed this conversation, but Crispy Donut Community flashlight looks awesome. And you're right, Kathleen. This this flashlight is sweet. Made by Raylight. So the OEM is Raylight. Yes. And it is very nice. Very EDCable. Nice pocket. Nice big pocket clip. I'm a huge fan of it. Got 3 modes for low, medium, high, and also has a SOS and a strobe on there, and I can't remember how to do it. I've got to look that up here. I did it a couple times by accident, so which is why I have not made a video myself of it yet, because I haven't figured out yet the best way to do it quickly. I've done it by accident. I can do the half press into all 3 modes, which is sweet. I love a half press. So if you want just a momentarily on. But yes, Kathleen, it is sweet. It is sweet. Carrying the McNeese 3.5 today. Heck yeah. I owe you a pocket check here then, because you told me what's in your pocket. I am carrying my iPhone 15 with an Andar leather. Love leather. So I had to take a moment to, still smells good. Leather. Yes, the Andar leather phone case on the iPhone 15. Like I said, that's part of my other game here I'm doing here. You tell me what's in your pockets. I'm going to give away something that's in my pockets. And if I can't find it, I'll have to. I've got a couple. I think I got one other thing here that's in the pocket that I haven't shown off. And if I miss somebody's pocket check, let me know. Call me out. Don't worry. You can call me out. Daily Carry Co. is having a great sale right now. Grab the titanium pick. Oh, sweet. Okay. A couch potato pouch and a titanium pry bar for $60 right now. Holy tomato juice. That is a sweet one. I've got the couch potato pouch. I've got the pick. Do they have any of their knives on sale right now? Like I said, the mag slide. And what else they got here that I've got? They got the Balisson style. That is a sweet deal. A pry bar and the pouch, all for $60. That is a steal. And just so you know, I still have this up here right now because I want to see if maybe you can't get back to me because you're too busy. Like I said, I'm guessing mechanic something with the Sean. I'm guessing something that you're in the trades, you're doing something, and you're probably too busy to, or your hands are too greasy and you can't type back to me saying what you do. And I understand that. But what we're doing to guys is I don't know Scott, but I'm guessing, judging by his EDC right here, he's got this ZT. The ZT. I'm guessing what he does at work because he says at work, and I'm curious what he does because I'm judging people by what they carry in their pocket today. And I'm telling you guys, he's something in the trades. I don't know if he's going to be able to respond back to me, but I want to know. I'm curious. The CF MagnaCut Mini Adamas in the Civi. It's a VV wow, I can't talk. Regulatron. Is that how you say it? I owe you a pocket check, Arkansas EDC. Mini Adamas is definitely one of the coolest knives out there for Benchmade, and it's an expensive one. I don't have something really cool, but I have something very important in the pocket that I need to show you. I owe you something that's in the pocket. I'm carrying chapstick. It may not be cool like the Zon. It may not be cool as like a leather wallet, but chapstick is an important piece to the EDC. Oh, you're right, Tyler. He did say he's a problem solver. You know, I'm a problem solver at my job. That could go a long way. So if he's a problem solver, I mean, that could be a mechanic, that could be a plumber, that could be a doctor. A job is a problem solver. So that wasn't good enough. I want more. I need more. A problem solver. I mean, he got a ZT. He could be a hitman for all I know. That's a problem solver. What's that song? Dirty deed, done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they done dirt cheap. If you're having trouble with the high school head, he's giving you the blues. You know what I'm talking about? You know, AC/DC, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. I think that might, I don't know. Maybe that's what Scott's doing. He's doing dirty deeds done dirt cheap. They're probably not done dirt cheap because he's got a $312 knife, and that's on sale. I'm going to get it's not done dirt cheap. Now I am demonetized. I like AC/DC though. Come on, man. Dirty deeds aren't done dirt cheap. Inflation. I think Scott gets rid of people. I'm telling you, Scott, you gotta let us know. What are you doing? See, maybe he's doing something. He's got the volume down right now, and Scott's doing some dirty deeds done dirt cheap with the volume down because he doesn't want to get caught. Maybe he's sneaking up. Got that chloroform. I don't know. We don't know. But I like that. You're right. He's inflation. I'm genuinely curious. Like I said, what else has anybody got in their pocket? And if you've already told me, I'm going to guess what you do for a job. If it's your work. I mean, don't mess with me. If you're telling me you got a Balisson or you're carrying a lightsaber, I know you're a Jedi. Done. But if you're carrying like something else, I'm curious. I know it's going to sound bad, and it's going to be way. Tyler Williams says chloroform, hitman, dirty deed, dirty deeds and a done. Yeah, I already know what you do, Tyler. I already know. If you're carrying a Balisson at work at Blockbuster, you're right. You're absolutely right. If you're a Balisson flipper, guaranteed you worked at one time at Blockbuster for sure. We used to have a Blockbuster. It was a family video, even better than Blockbuster because the deals were way better. It went out in 2020. Sad day. But for real, I was sad because here's what happened here. they went out and they were selling all their 4K DVDs and like for like $5, like brand new movies. I was so mad that I missed out on that. I bought one. I bought I think Deadpool or something like that. And I was so sad because I had just gotten this brand new 4K player for my brand new 4K TV. It was like my son was born. I was like, we're going to spend a lot more time in the living room watching TV. I'm going to upgrade. Gone. They gone. And so I don't get to watch that. It's got dust on it. I was sad. Oh, Cutting Maniac, you're heading out. Have a great stream. Hey, appreciate you. Have a great weekend, my guy. And make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler because you always know what I'm saying. You can't have enough energy for your kids. They suck it out of you. It's so true. All right, so Vegas Dad is carrying a Wiener Warrior. What is my job? Playboy. Playgirl. 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 You're some type of male stripper. Male stripper. You carry the Wiener Warrior. If you're not a male stripper, then my second guess carrying the Wiener Warrior. Lawyer. You're a lawyer. Just my guess. Just my guess. Talking about what people do for the job. I know, man, I'm having a hard time flipping out. All right, here we go. I know that Brady's got this in his pocket. Typically, this or his BRB4. And I have a hard time guessing this one just based off of what I know that what Brady does for his living. Brady is a photographer, videographer, graphic designer, and he carries this. So I can tell you, obviously, this is a whole fun thing to do here. But I'm curious, like, what is in your pocket? And I'm going to guess what you do for a living. Have a great weekend. Absolutely, says Henry. I'm with you there here. Oh, food truck owner. Are you being serious? I mean, are we having a joke or are you actually being serious? Because I have thought about doing a food truck. That would be super cool. But I cook for myself, and sometimes my wife doesn't care for my cooking because I overcook things. And I'm the kind of guy that I don't eat my steak rare. I gotta have at least medium. My tummy can't do that kind of stuff. It just my tum don't like the under medium. Too pink. I like the charcoal on the outside, but when you cut into it, it's still pink kind of steak. But I don't know. I like to overcook things, and if the meat's a little dry, just put a little more hot sauce on it. Call it a day. It's called Father Figure Grub Truck. Now I like that. I like that. I can see Mike having a Slim Jim food truck. Yes.
Oh yeah, step into a Slim Jim, brother. Oh yeah.
Where are my glasses? That deserves. I can't find them.
Oh yeah. I'm talking sky is the limit, space the place. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come up closer. Come into the teleprompter. Let me tell you right now. Yeah, I want to tell you. Yeah. Step into a Slim Jim food truck. Yeah.
Ooh, smash burgers and chopped cheese. Ooh, I could go for a smash burger. Here in Minnesota, I'm going to brag a little bit. We have home of the original burger that you put cheese inside the burger and you cook it. So it's inside the burger. You can crack it open and pour out the cheese. Forgive me, I can't remember the name of them, but apparently we have two places up here in Minnesota that are fighting over the home of the something. Our Twins, the Minnesota Twins, have them there. What is it called? I gotta look it up here. It's not the Smash. Juicy Lucy. There it is. Chef Rocky, my guy. Yes, the Juicy Lucy. Home of the Juicy Lucy, Minnesota. We got two places. Mike something, and I can't remember. I've never been there because you go in there and it takes forever to get your food because everybody wants to go there. But the home of the Juicy Lucy. Oh, I love it. Yes, you saw that on the Travel Channel. Yes. Oh, man. The Juicy Lucy, if you've ever tried to make one, they're hard to make, done right. I'm sure Chef Rocky, I'd love you to give it a try because I know you would have it probably way better than I've ever made. I think you got to almost like poke a hole in the top of it or something. I've tried a few times and it always spills out. I think the last Minnesota Twins game I was at, I had a Juicy Lucy and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. So good. I'm telling you guys, if you've never had a Juicy Lucy, perfectly melted cheese in the inside. You take a bite of it, and it's hot. Burns your mouth. Burns your mouth. You got to let it cool down. I know. I scared you there, didn't I? I scared you there. Yes, the home of the Juicy Lucy. Home of it. You got two places. They've been fighting over it for years. Who is the original? And I don't know. Is it Mass Burgers? Home of the Juicy Lucy. Let me look it up here. Home of the Juicy Lucy. Quite a name. Quite a name. Let's just see here. What does Juicy Lucy mean in slang? A cheeseburger with cheese inside, the meat instead of the top, resulting in a melted core of cheese. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about here. I was a part owner of a food truck in Chicago for 2 years that made just patties. And yes, we had a Juicy Lucy with roasted. Ooh, yeah. Chicago's probably got some of the best ones. What am I watching? Finished just watching the show Suits. I know that has nothing to do with Chicago, but I'm envisioning what Chicago would be with the food trucks. You got the high-end guys going out there, in their suits and their coats, getting themselves some great food truck food. My wife literally loves food trucks. Every time we see one, we got to stop it and get food. So if I was ever in Chicago and you were doing that, you were working there, I would have been stopping by, Chef Rocky, getting some food from you for sure. It's Matt's Original. He claims he is it. From Minnesota. Matt's Bar says he is the legendary owner of the original Juicy Lucy here in Minnesota. But yeah, it was in Minnesota, but it was on the Travel Channel, and they talked about two places. It was kind of cool. Kind of cool. But we're talking the Patty Wagon. So you were the part owner. What happened? You no longer do that, but it sounds like a sweet food truck. We did the Road to Hana when we were out in we were out in Hawaii, or as they would say, Hawaii. Beautiful country. Love that area. And I know it's USA, but they're their own country. I'm telling you guys, Hawaii is beautiful. I'd love to go back. But we did a lot of food trucks, and they had mahi. Man, the food was there. They would do like this, like, here in Minnesota or where we are, you get some tortilla chips, you throw some cheese on there, throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds, come on out. They would do that, but they would have like shrimp on there. They would have other types of fish like mahi out there. Oh, man, there's some like sauce that was out of this world. I loved it. And just thinking about it makes me want to go back to Hawaii. And, ooh, man, sounds good. Sounds good. And it's making me hungry just thinking about it. Making me hungry, man. That probably means I need to stop this live stream and go upstairs and make myself some food. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I got a new work shift, so I don't know what I'm gonna make. My new work shift has me starting here in about 1 hour. So whatever I'm making, I gotta make it quick. But Vegas Dad, if you're talking about what Chef Rocky's talking about, yeah, the bomb is no joke. It's so good. Chipotle, here we come. That's probably true. I don't think I have enough time to chow down some Chipotle. It's not all about just going and picking the food up and then eating it. There's an aftermath when it comes to eating Chipotle, if you know what I'm saying. As Vegas Dad says, sounds bomb. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some bomb sounds happening, if you know what I'm saying. So maybe not Chipotle. Probably going to have something healthy like some eggs and rice and chicken. Been trying to be a little bit more healthy with my lifestyle. I've obviously lost the healthy lifestyle having kids, so we'll probably have something nice and clean food, if you know what I'm saying. But Chipotle does sound good. Chipotle does. Man, why'd you have to say that? My wife's going to be out of town, and she did say that me and the boys can go get something to eat this weekend out and about. You got all this food set aside for me to be cooking for the weekend. But I have to treat myself, like you said there. What do I treat myself to and the boys? It's sad because my boys think that a treat is chicken nuggets from McDonald's. And don't get me wrong, I love me a Big Mac and some spicy McChickens, but Chipotle, I should set them up with some Chipotle. We got a place called Slim Chickens. Really good chicken. I'm thinking that sounds really good too. Fook, you got to head out here and go to the doctor. Hopefully it's just a checkup, nothing serious. It's so. Praying for you, my guy. Have a great day, everybody, as well. Yes, have a great weekend, Fook. Appreciate you stopping down the Barbarian Bar as name change to the Zon Bar. Just kidding. But for real, though, everybody, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. It's been fun, but I'm getting hungry talking about the Juicy Lucy, talking about food. I got to go make some food here. Not going to go to Chipotle, although that does sound good. This weekend's going to be a Chipotle weekend, so you brought that up, and now it's going to be up here all day. So it's going to happen. I'm probably going to have to go get me some Chipotle for sure. But with that being said, everybody, I appreciate you. Once again, it was a fun live. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Let me know what's in your pockets. I've got some videos coming up here. Hopefully you guys check them out. Hopefully you guys are liking everything I'm doing here. If you got any suggestions, you want to see something here, more watch builds, any specific knives you want me to see, a review in my collection, just whatever videos you guys want me to do, let me know. I'm open ears. I want to make stuff that's fun, and I'm not a serious person. I don't take things too serious. I'd like to have fun. I appreciate everybody. Everybody have a great weekend, and make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Later, everybody.